Hello again everybody. Well, this little video is out of the blue because I wasn't planning on the recording, but I joined Huddison on his UK tour around down the bottom of England. Thought I'll get some practice in with doing ILS landings things, and this was perfect. So this is my view of what happened. On the first landing here coming into Cardiff, I actually overtook James. Whoops, sorry James. I didn't mean to. And we ended up coming up closer to the Cardiff and using the glide slope. And I think because it's quite close, this is it just capturing just now. As far as that's why I brought you here. I didn't want to give you the whole flight because it would be pretty boring, just us flying, talking about nothing. But since I'm practicing my landings, these seem to have worked quite good. So I wanted to share them with all of you because I think it's one of my best ones yet. But you can all judge down below, I don't know how, if you want to see, but I thoroughly enjoyed this little wee tour and following James around on stream, which I'll link down below. But it was a nice little flight, and I did it on live weather as well, so everything you see here is what we were getting in the sim at this particular time. Lovely sort of sunset here coming into Cardiff. And that is a long glide slope, I'm sorry, but I wanted to show the practices and make sure that I had all configured. Now I didn't have a plan set in for this because I didn't know whereabouts we were going to be travelling to. So I'd only put in my GPS, I'd only configured this landing here to come in. But I think I configured my GPS to the wrong runway, so I ended up just typing it in manually. But we still got there in the end. And it does look as though there's a little bit of crosswind coming in, but I do handle it well. Watch out folks, out with you. This is going to be one of my best ones yet. Don't know, but I've used the instruments to help me, so I can't take all the credit. The instruments are there, guiding me down. There we go, that's me just taking it off autopilot now. Now it's supposed to be a wee touch and go, but because I was aware that I was a wee tiny bit ahead, I thought I'll land, I'll let everybody catch up, and then I'll take off again. So that was my plan. Instead of doing a touch and go and circling, I thought I'll just circle on the ground, see where everybody is, and that's what I end up doing. So you'll see here, that's a bit topsy-turvy there for a wee second, but but I had a bit of wind. I mean, come on, that's not bad, in all fairness. Well, let's just turn round and see where everybody is. And at this stage, I think James was not actually that far behind, Huddison wasn't that far behind me. So, don't know if I need to wait on everybody else coming. I thought I'll just get up, and because I never had a plan and schedule, I was just following the crowd and following whereabouts we were going to. Because it was a wee ad hoc flight, I thought I'll get myself back up in the air again and we'll find out whereabouts we're going next. Here we go. And my rolling takeoffs are not exactly great in this aircraft either. I'm still learning this one, remember. It's a nice wee beast. I actually do quite like it. And go quite fast as well, so it's quite good. Make sure we take off okay. Don't roll over to the side. But I'll do that, I'll take that. We're back in there again. At least. And we're on the road. And I think the next destination was Fairford. And this is where
Cardiff approach Golf X-ray Mike Sierra Victor is type 1 miles southeast of Cardiff, 400 feet, request flight following.
This is where I ended up in during the stream.
Squawk 3551 Mike Sierra Victor.
I ended up with somebody at the door, so I actually lose track of where I'm going in real life, but because I'm following everybody, it's not too bad.
Roger, Mike Sierra.
So I do catch up again, eventually. So I don't want to bore you all with that little bit with me going down to the door. So let's just skip ahead again. And I'll take you into my landing on the next flight. On the next airport, sorry. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this bit. Yeah, we had a bit of fun going down under the bridges. So, I had to keep this bit in, didn't I? Of course I did. Let's see if I can get down and not hit it. I've not done it in this plane before, so this is a first. When we can do this. Come on. Don't hit the bridge, don't hit the bridge. Make it under it, make it under it. Yeah, we did. There's a little bit of toing and froing. I don't know if anybody else has watched James's stream, but everybody seemed to think I'd lost a wing at some point, and I blamed on that bridge. That's all a bit of fun. I think it was just a wee glitch on the sim at that point. It didn't look as though both wings were attached, but I can assure you they were. I was still flying. Well, let's get back to the task in hand and actually land at this next airport. So, this is where I'll fast forward you on a little bit, just so we didn't cut out the boring shenanigans. But I'm pretty sure this was Fairford that we were coming into. Say that correctly. And I think I did an okay landing again. No, I didn't set myself up, because like what I said earlier on, I ended up, even though I asked for the details again in the stream, I still messed it up, put it into the Garmin, so I just flew manually and just watched everybody. So this is not any instrument approach at all, it's just visualise, watching where everybody goes and just guiding myself, and that was the plan. But I don't think I do too badly at that either. I must be getting good at this malarkey. No, but like I said at the start of the video, I wasn't actually planning on recording. I just thought I'd start it off recording and see, because I like to criticise myself, as well as when I'm trying to practice all these landings or try to practice how to fly a plane properly. I like to watch back what I do, so I think that was the main reason for me hitting the record button, and that's why you never seen us taking off at the start, because I didn't plan on recording. I thought, why not, just let's see how we get on and use it as my own personal. But it turned, like you've seen there, all the landings seemed to be quite good. So it turned out that good that I thought, well, maybe we should upload it, maybe we should let you see all the information that I've done so far, but yeah, this is that video. Now the next, because I'm still in live weather, remember, the next landing was into Heathrow. Now, everybody seems to think that when you come into a busy airport like this in London, and all the scenery and everything, that the sim seems to glitch out. For me, performance-wise, it actually turns out pretty well. Touch wood, though, but that's why I thought I'll keep this segment of me approaching the runway
And I did like the views of the lights because I'm in live weather, because at this point in time it was starting to get darker and darker. So I hope you all enjoy this little, I know it's a bit of a detour coming into the runway, but I wanted to show off that I don't really have major problems. I mean, the people on the ground might be shouting at me for coming in the wrong runway, I don't know, but but then again, we were just playing around and we were coming in this direction, so that's where we were landing, because let's face it, we're all heading off to Huddison International, so this is the way on that road. You can see quite a few people ahead of me as well. I don't think I've configured myself properly right enough, but we are on the localiser and we're just waiting on that glide slope coming in by the looks of things. And I think it's almost there. There we go, that's it getting captured now by the looks of things. Nice little run down to the runway. Fantastic. Now I don't know why I've not got my flaps and things down at this point, but no, being me, I was probably getting a bit tired at this point, enjoying the scenery. There's my speed, oh there you go, that's why I've got my speed brakes going. It was to slow me down into speeds that I can put my flaps down. A bit late right enough, but take over at this stage as well. Don't know why I take over so early, because I've been going right up to the runway these days. It must have been a fancy that I thought, well, let's just fly manually. It's a touch and go again though. They were all touch and goes, so I think it was just a little short ad hoc flight. But I was enjoying the scenery while I was flying as well. I think I've not got myself configured rightly, and that's maybe why I took over, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to land in this water. I like to practice my landings on tarmac if I can. So this approach ain't the best, I get it, but I was actually trying to make sure that the sim wasn't going to glitch on me, and so far so good. It is a wee busy airport, and it always is a busy airport around here, and London's always a tricky area. Remember that from 2020, it was a tricky area, especially in multiplayer. But as you can see here, I seem to have no problems at all. Still enjoying the flight. Hoping I'm going to actually make the runway by the time I get along there. We're getting there. We're drifting. Maybe not rightly, but we're drifting. We'll get there. Everybody on the ground's probably cursing me right now. Well, you can just curse as you go. Let me land, let me get out the road. Do my touch and go. There we go. Not the worst, not the best, but okay. Right, let's get rocking and rolling. Get myself back up in the air before I do get cursed at. Come on. Come on. Let's get out of here. Before they start giving us some problems. Oh, what a rocky takeoff that is. Oh well, we're up. I don't see how we are up, because I'm pitching quite wrongly. But okay, that's why I thought, remember London City's not too far away, so we because the scenery was so nice and my sim was actually okay. Wait a minute, I don't want to be touching this runway. Sorry folks, I'm trying to pitch my aircraft at the same time and I don't think I've took off correctly here, because something isn't right.
Northolt approach Golf. X-ray Mike Sierra Victor is
Somewhere down the lines.
southeast of Heathrow, 300 feet. Request flight following.
Now, we're just sort of skimming
Squawk 352 Mike Sierra
the rooftops
Victor.
here. You can see, that's why I'm keeping this bit in as well, because you can see all my problems, and it would have been me.
Roger, Mike
I've
Sierra
probably
Victor.
not taken off correctly, because I'm struggling to pitch and climb and keep my airspeed not in a slow area. Now, I've probably got my speed brakes or something on, something daft. I don't know. But here we go again, let's just try and take over. There's something to do with autopilot, I don't know. Or me, who knows. But let's just take off and we'll sort ourselves out here. Somehow. Sorry for the dizziness. But you'll get my flying. Oops. Maybe there was a problem there with my glitching. Who knows? But I do need to change my fuel tank over, because I was noticing I was top heavy one side, so let's just see. And we'll just make our way along here somehow. Now, it isn't actually that far, so I'm just going to cut out here and I'll come up closer when we get to the nice scenery closer to the runway. We've seen all my shenanigans there, so be with you in a wee second.
129er, 405 for Mike Sierra Victor.
Now you can see we're approaching here the little town and how it's all nicely lit up. So that's why I brought you back at this stage. And I still think I've got my speed brakes on. Something stupid like that, because I still couldn't get myself configured properly. So that's the bonus of taking on these recordings when I'm flying. It lets me see the stupid mistakes I've just done here. So I'm almost certain that that's what's happened. And I'm looking out the window here as well. Look at this. Look, how nice is that? All nice lit up. Perfect. Along the Thames. And the shards and the buildings and things as well. I don't want to knock into any of them, so I hope I don't touch the rooftops of them. Let's just take myself on autopilot. Look at Ryan's look. I can't get away with how nice this looks. All nice beautiful colours. You can see all the buildings and everything. I wonder if it's like that lit up in real life. But nice if it is. It's been a long time since I flew it up in the air in London. But it's a long time since I've been down London full stop in real life. Look, even up here still looks fantastic. There's the runway ahead of us. You can see everybody's well ahead, and that's another reason why I think I'm flying with my speed brakes out for some reason. I think I've just forgotten to put them up. but we'll get there in the end. So we will. And I think that's why I had problems there when I put my flaps out as well. Look, you can even see the names of the buildings, look! Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm a fan of the night time. Especially this time of night anyway. Oh, it's lovely. Looks nice. Right, task at hand. Let's get landing. Stop looking out the window. I haven't got myself configured, and we all know it's a steep glide slope into London City. We all know it that well. Is that the O2 there in the corner? I think it is. But I'm flying manually, so I'm just going to go with the paps, or the pappies, and hope that we're coming in nicely and not hitting any of these buildings. Looks as though we're okay just now. And let's see if we can make another good landing out of this. Surely we can. Now you can see why I wanted to upload this. I think I'm getting better and better again. Here we go, we're a bit low, but hey. Oops, too red to white, we're back on schedule, look! We're back on schedule, oh no we're not, no we're not. Oh well, at this stage we can see the runway, let's just get ourselves down. Because let's face it, I've still got my few speed brakes out, haven't I? Of course I have. Well, let's just pull the power and make us a nice beautiful little landing. And hope it's the best one of the lot. Not bad. We're down and stopping anytime soon, because we were all going to take a wee photo at the end there. So I'll just turn round, go and join the crowd. I hope you all enjoyed this little video, and go and watch the stream on Huddison's channel and you'll see the full flight in progress. Okay, so see you all again soon everybody. Cheerio!